Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, this reading could resonate for a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement, but it's definitely not going to resonate with everyone. So use your discernment and discard the reading if it's not for you. Woo, that was messy. Also remember to disregard gender. Obviously that's only going to be correct 50% of the time with the face cards. If I pull a King, Queen, Emperor, or Empress, we're definitely talking about a personality style. And yeah, you'll know who we're talking about. Just disregard gender. I do offer a membership, and I do like personal readings for my members. So if you're interested in any of that, you can hit the join button below to check out all the perks. All right, so give me a situation for Cancer. Thank you. Got the whole deck in the reverse. So. Okay. So we have deep roots. My roots run deep. I stand tall with my feet planted on the earth. I breathe energy in from my roots to the tips of my outstretched fingers. I exhale any negativity. I am grounded. We have aggression. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The night. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. And always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. We have the Hangman as the overall energy. This is Piscean energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Three of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. Somebody's kind of like changing their mind around themselves. There's like an awareness here, right? Because with the grounded energy, it's like really being in reality. Sometimes we don't think about this, but how often do you hear a friend talking and like whatever they're saying is so not planted in reality, and we don't think about ourselves in this manner sometimes, right? What I mean by this is like, especially around like relationships or something like that, where you feel like this person literally is like delusional, you know? And how many times are we like this too, especially in what I would call here a hyper vigilant way. Like always prepared, the night signifying darkness, aggression, but also with the answers you need are coming in deep roots, like kind of really looking into the truth behind one's own aggressions, right? The parts of ourselves that we really don't like, but that we have to really actually hold responsible for the losses that we've had. I think in the past you didn't want to take accountability for some of your own aggressive tendencies here. With the Knight of Swords, it could be sort of like an impulsive thing too, where you're not usually an aggressive person, but sometimes you can get put in that energy. But I think that you've lost a couple of like important relationships, like important ones in life, not just like romantic ones. I mean, friendships, maybe relationships with family members. And like I said, to me, it's like there could have almost been like this confusion around like who you really could trust, who you couldn't. But to me, it's based off of something very like triggering. There's with aggression and the always prepared in the night. Either way, there's loss, and you're able to attribute it to yourself here. Like I think that you realize that there is no one else to blame. Like there could be other players in the game, but that either you would be sticking around in situations for too long, or you weren't paying attention to your own energy, like wanting to hide when you were triggered, or like maybe blame somebody else for the way that you would react to things. And I think this is pretty natural, right? So like say we have a breakup, and in the beginning of that breakup you want to look at the other person like they're just a piece of shit. You can't even believe how they reacted, and then over time you kind of like really think back on things, and like maybe the way that you would also act, or the way you would say things when you were angry. But then the main point here is that somebody's not like just a victim, like they didn't just get hurt in a situation. They can still say, well, they shouldn't have done this, but I also shouldn't have done this. And this is something I won't do again, or this is really what, if I get down to the root of the problem, really is my own aggression, my own anger, my own tendencies, my own shadow. They pull me into some things that sometimes I regret later. Some of you really like are looking at this in a positive way though. Like now that I'm able to realize this, I can kind of like look at the different options that are available to me as far as like getting some type of help with this, maybe some people realize that it's not just like basic anger, that it's like, something much deeper that they might need some help with, it's an interesting energy though. Like I really feel like somebody was always attributing like their anger and aggression to like someone else, and not like a part of their actual self, in a way where it's like um I don't know, I feel like it just hurts everybody around them if they everybody around this person can get hurt if they just trigger the person the wrong way, you know, and yeah. The Six of Wands, the World, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, somebody just feels like they needed this information to be like humbled by the universe. They really just couldn't see it before. And I feel like it is like this, you know, like usually once people are in therapy for a while or like, you know, they really sit and think about themselves for a while. However, they come upon the self-awareness. It's really humbling, you know, but it really does allow for the changes to be made. It's like once you put that ego away and say, well, really I was angry because of this and I need to be in control of that. This is the work that I need to do. This is the help that I need to get. Like real simple, like, okay, this is something I need to work on here. But I don't feel like you really did even see this before. It's not like you meant to be like a jerk, or you may really have thought like, okay, I'm angry, but it's because they said this, 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 and this, instead of just I'm angry. And how different that really is. So this is kind of cool energy because I feel like now somebody sees the truth and they don't have to be like that anymore, you know? Or at least they can work on it. Well, for some of you that are saying, well, this isn't for me, maybe it is though. You know, think about that. When you get angry at somebody, why? And is it much bigger than the actual circumstance? Or did they do something specific? Are you just kind of like that with everybody sometimes? You know? Something here. If you really pay attention to like your own worst energy, you know, that's where probably the biggest problem or the biggest fears are at here. So, but I think this is kind of step one for somebody where they really are recognizing, oh shit, I'm supposed to be in control of my own temper. And that's not easy for everyone. All right, I'll see you soon.